I've seen situations, even with some of my own businesses, I brought in salespeople because I was actually doing a lot more than the whole team, but in Poland, which was strange because, I wasn't fluent at the language. And I got a company that I'd, checked the reviews and everything. They were very good for sales and brought them in. And like they were teaching good stuff because I was listening in on it and getting translations and understanding everything. But in the end, they were like saying they shouldn't be there. And is there a case that you just say, yeah, there's some people, they just, no matter what you do, they could get a certain level that they just kind of coast along, but it gets to a level, especially with wage increases and everything and cost increases, that they're no longer bringing any, benefit to the company. And
Right.
is there times you just have to say, sorry, this isn't your skill set?
Well, I love firing people. I had a great manager years ago. I love this guy. He fired people every week in one of our companies, one of the first premier jobs that I had. And to watch him fire people taught me how to let people go. He'll start off in the beginning. Sales is not for everyone. I mean, very sentimental in the face. And he's like, in IT, when I manage guys who own companies and they have to let people go, I said, you should be happy because it didn't work out. You get to move on with the rest of your life and find something else that works for you. You're not sitting here working with me on something that's not going to work because I know it's not going to work. That's why we're parting ways. So I'm doing you a benefit. So people walk out getting fired with a smile on their face because you let them go. This is not for you, right? You just have to be honest with people. It's not going to work. And also, if they came from other industries with, connotations of what they thought was going to happen, or like, this is the way I sold when I was at this other company, I go, you can't do that. This is the way we do things here. And I've had so many people that I've seen let go because they held on to that old sales system. And that's what got them fired, because they thought they knew more than the company. The company is telling you, this is the thing you want, is telling your people, this is the way we do things here. If you can't do it, we don't have time, because dealing with a salesperson that doesn't work or bring in revenue is a lot of, training time, replacing the person time. You're talking months worth of work. So if you get that down efficiently, you can save yourself thousands, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. So one of the things I will bring to you that a lot of business owners do not know how to hire salespeople. They're not salespeople. One thing a salesperson does know how to do is get a job. Doesn't mean they could do the job because they believe in themselves. The first thing you have to do as a salesperson is sell yourself. So if you can sell yourself, doesn't mean you can sell their product. So I tell people, one of my jobs is to hire. I had a company, I was doing the HR hiring salespeople because the owner never did sales. So he would bring people in and they never would work out. And I'm like, you're not a salesperson. How do you know a good salesperson? Because you're dealing with people who are outbound and, they're going to get a job doesn't mean they're going to be able to sell your product, especially if you're given a salary, right? Not 100% commission.